Hey everybody, Matt Dawkins here with Dawkins Media Company, and today we're talking about optimizing your Google business profile. So as we get into the show today, just a little bit about us. Dawkins Media Company started in 2020 in the middle of the pandemic when we realized for our business that if we weren't on social media, we didn't exist. And so we found a passion in telling our story and growing our influence on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, the Google business profile, even really paying attention to our website. And we started noticing a change. I remember one of our worst months historically, we saw a 45% increase in business. And the only thing that we changed was how we were telling our story on social media. And so a passion was born in 2020. It's 3 years later, and we're enjoying doing this for businesses all over the country. We've seen it done well. We've seen it done poorly. And we just love to talk about it. And so we don't just help clients, we also love to educate using platforms like this. So today we're talking about Google Business Profile, and there's a reason. So we have a few statistics we're going to share if maybe you're there wondering, why is it so important that I be on Google in any way, shape, or form? Okay, well, so here's 3 things that you need to keep in mind. Number 1, 64% of consumers, like consumers, like anybody in the world that buys something or uses a product or service, 64% of consumers use Google My Business to find contact details for local businesses. So 64%, that's almost 2/3 of people that buy stuff that are going to go to Google to try to find your information in an industry that you're in to go and buy something, right? Here's another one. 94% of calls to local businesses come from your Google business profile, all right? So people are trying to find a number. They're going to Google you. They're going to pull up that business profile. They're going to call from the number listed there. That's how they're going to get your contact information to call you to buy from you, right? And then finally, this one is, I think it's fantastic. So an average business is discovered in over 1,000 searches per month on Google. So just being listed, you're going to be found at least 1,000 times on average on Google. So if you're out there and you're thinking, I don't even know if I have a Google business profile. Well, if you don't know, you probably don't. And so step 1, you got to verify your page. And it's super easy. Just Google your business name, and likely it'll pop up some information about at least the building that your business exists in is going to pop up. And in that case, you go to the business profile, click Get Verified. You're going to answer a call or open a text, and you're going to put the code in that they give you. In some cases, you're mailed something a few weeks later to ultimately to verify. But you got to start by verifying your Google business profile. Okay. Once you're verified, all right, there's 8 things that you can do. We'll say 8 things that you can do literally starting today, and for $0 to optimize your Google business profile, because they're not just going there to get your phone number. They're going there to see social proof. They want to know that you're active and that you exist. They want to know that other people have come in and taken advantage of your product or your service or your customer experience. They're going to look at reviews. They're going to look at whether or not you have commented on those reviews. They're going to look at the worst reviews and see what's the worst thing that's going to happen, that could happen when I go into this space. And depending on the person, in their mind, that's already what is going to happen as to whether or not they're going to come to you or not. And then they're going to look for offers, and they're going to look for updates, and all these things you can do on Google Business Profile for free. Okay, so thing number 1, just enter complete data on the profile. So what is your business name? What is your doing business as business name? What is your phone number? What are the best ways to contact you? What's your physical location? Go down the list. Google Business Profile makes it very easy. When you go to edit profile, it takes you through step by step. Just fill everything out. Fill everything out. That's step 1. Fill out completely your profile. Number 2, include keywords. All right. You want to be more findable as people are looking for your industry. If you're a chiropractor and you don't have the word chiropractor somewhere on your page, you're missing out. If you specialize in knee pain or hip pain or shoulder pain or wrist pain or regenerative therapy or decompression or laser or you name it, pimp, if you have a specific thing that you offer and you want people to be able to find you by searching for that, include it in your Google Business Profile. And you don't have to use hashtags on Google Business Profile. It could just be somewhere in the description, in the business name, in the contact information. Just make sure it's there because it's going to make you more findable. Keywords. Third thing is operating hours. Make sure you keep them accurate. One thing Google does really well for the manager is they email out when holidays are coming up. Hey, are you open on Easter Sunday? Hey, are you open on Martin Luther King Day? Hey, are you open on Christmas Eve? It's going to ask you and prompt you. It keeps it super simple. Again, you spent $0 at this point and dramatically increased your findability. That's what you've done. Next thing you got to do is you got to add photos, right? For some of you, I mentioned earlier, if you go to your Google Business Profile, you might only see the business that exists in there before you. Or maybe you've changed locations and Google Business moved over with you, but it's all pictures of your old location, right? Keep those pictures up to date, current, keep them exciting. Make sure the vibe of those pictures are rich and they really do tell your story, okay? It's very important. Add photos. You can add a ton of photos and it's great, all right? Next thing is manage and respond to customer reviews. Talked about this earlier. As an owner, it is a best practice to respond to every review, good, bad, and ugly. Good reviews. Thanks, Lisa, for the great review. We love you too. See you soon. Respond to every review. Let's say you get a negative review because this is a sensitive topic, right? It's hard for a business owner to not get defensive when someone comes in and it's on them that they didn't have a great experience because they came in with a bad attitude or they came asking for something they know we didn't carry, hoping we'd make an exception and we didn't. We stood our ground or we honored our values and our culture and the business that we're trying to build and they didn't like it. So they went on Google and left you a negative review. It is still in your best interest to respond to that review. So let's say they gave you, negative reviews for me are like anything less than 5 stars. So somebody kind of had a decent experience and gave you 4 stars. I'm going to comment on that review and I'm going to say, hey, Lisa, thank you so much for the review. On behalf of our team, I'd love to know how we could have made it 5 stars. And that's for anywhere in between, 3, 4, or 5 stars. 1 and 2 stars, someone is intentionally trying to put out negative vibes for your business. And so in those cases, we might be a little bit more extreme, right? Hey, Lisa, we appreciate the feedback. Anytime someone, wants to help us get better, we appreciate it. We sincerely hope that there's something that we can do to help make it a better experience for you. I might even, as a business owner, offer something for free, a free product or service. You have to be careful with your language because you can't be defensive in a reply to a comment, a reply to a review. You have to maintain your values and your vision. Do not start a fight. A fight you can't win, but you can lose, all right? So be careful when you're responding, but you respond to every review no matter what, all right? Next thing on the list is let customers message you, right? Google Business Profile offers a way for customers to be able to message to the owner, a manager directly. It's a great line of communication, especially when 1,000 people are going to find you on average every single month right here. Let them be able to ask questions and answer questions and offer frequently asked questions there as well. Next, use local posts. So that goes back to, they're a dime a dozen. There are canned memes and canned stock photography of chiropractic. Show people your face, show people your space, show them your patients, tell them your stories, be genuine. The clearer the picture of a digital doorway you create for people here, the more likely you're going to get qualified leads walking into your door. All right. So use local posts. And then, and the final thing I would say is don't neglect offers and updates. Updates don't have to be an offer. Updates can be, hey, we're so excited to welcome people into a new season. And here's our updated hours, and maybe it's a picture of the hours, and then you're updating the hours as well. Now the offer, you have a new patient special that you have running an ad, and you're paying $87 a click for that ad to run. You can run it for free on Google Business Profile by just creating an offer with an expiration date. Hey, $79, come in and get the new patient special. We're doing this, and that, and we're throwing in a massage for the month of March. $79, come take advantage. Here's a link to our website or a link to sign up. So Google Business Profile is probably one of the greatest misses of local business. And truth be told, if you take advantage of it, it could exponentially increase everything good about your business or your practice. So again, Dawkins Media Company here. We're signing off for now. If there's anything that we can do to serve you, the local business owner, we love social. We love social. We support social, and we're storytellers. Through our businesses and our accounts, we post every day. We treat every post like an ad. We grow the influence of the practice, the business, and the owner. It's an honor to do that. So book a discovery call if you think our business could be a good fit for yours. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you on the next episode.